Hi everyone, welcome to Get Ready with me, Louise. I am really kind of excited today. Not so happy about the makeup, but I'm kind of excited regardless. So today we have to backtrack because we have to do Ulta. I forgot you. So, um, the thing with Ulta is the only things that I have from them really, those kits they come out with Christmas, is that. Besides one thing. And with that said, I don't know whether the eyeshadow like the stuff is the same as what's in their regular line. But I'm still going to show it just in case maybe you're interested in their little collections they do at Christmas. With it coming soon, sooner than we think. So I am going to still give you my review. Now, there's one thing that is in their line that I really do like and I highly recommend, especially if you do like the Urban Decay Super Shock, or no, that's ColourPop Super Shock Shadows. Urban Decay Moon Dust Shadows. If you like those, you may like this from them. But other than that, I really haven't tried anything from their brand. I mean, like lip glosses and stuff like that, sure. But to me, here nor there, really. Okay. Now there is one other thing is a lip liner in Rose. I love that lip liner. Like the color, everything about it is wonderful. But let's go over what's on the face because that's what I'm not really feeling today. I pulled out a old foundation that I wasn't for sure on. It's the Dream Urban Cover. I don't know why I have this, to be fair. I think it's broad spectrum SPF 50. I think what it is I thought this might be a dupe, I guess, in a way, for the It Cosmetics. And I guess in a way it is, it isn't. But in a way it is. It's the same kind of thing. It's got SPF 50. It's by Maybelline. I have it in 1-2 Natural Ivory. It is very light on me, so it's not correct color by no means. But I still wanted to try it. And then for concealer, because this was so light, I had to find something which just barely worked. It was the CoverGirl True Blend Undercover Concealer, and the shade I have in it is Classic Ivory. So I kind of put these two together, and that's what's on my face. The concealer's fine. I can make it work no matter what. This is a little bit light, but I was able to make it work, so that's a plus for me. Now, I set everything with... What did I set with today? Oh, the Givenchy. I then went in with Givenchy's little Libre Prisme whatever powder thing in the I think it's 200 or 2 Satin Blanc, this thing. So I used drugstore and then moved right on into high end. Okay, now for bronzer, blush, and highlighter. Oh, highlighter's Natasha Denona in 01. We'll get to it. So for the bronzer and blush, I have this little thing here. It came in one, like I said, this is all out of those kits, okay? But I have this, and that's what's on my cheeks. That's the bronzer and the blush. The bronzer is a little orangey. The blush is fine. Here's my thing with it as far as performance. Like, I think this is great little kits for kids, just for the sheer fact that, like, you know where the materials are coming from. But for kids, for tweens, teens, that sort of thing. Especially for, like, practicing or just learning or just playing. For myself, the thing with this is that the blush is it's a very good color. It applied well and all that. However, this will all be gone and faded off my skin by the end of the night. It is what it is. Could you make it last? Yeah, if you do use a setting spray and you really, get it, but it still fades. Now, is that like a lot of products? Of course they fade through the day, but not like this. These fade. But again, the bronzer's a little bit too orangey for me, but it could work for you. And I don't know if this is similar to, like, if you just purchased a single blush from their line. It may not be. It may. Because all it says on the back is pink blush, not bronzer. So that kind of leads me to believe that these are not, like, in their line. Then I have this little thing, and I was going to use this highlighter here, but it's like a duochrome, so it's like white to pink type of thing. So I didn't actually use this. However, I did swatch these. And if these, what are these? Eyeshadows and duochrome highlighter is what it's called. This is interesting. These are nice. I don't like the highlighter. I'll be honest, I don't. But these foiled metallic shades here, oh my goodness, you all, those are really good. They're very creamy. They're just really pretty. I mean, seriously, really pretty. Let me see if I can, I'll put them on my finger. It feels a little dry, to be fair, but like when you swatch them, well, that one feels a little creamy. That one's a little dry. That one's a little dry, and this one's creamy. Now, these are old, but look at these colors. Now, this one here is a dry one, which you can see, and it's just, I don't know. But this one here is super creamy. This one here is creamy. And this one here is like an in-between. But they're beautiful. I'll swatch them on the back of my hand so you can somewhat see what you're getting here. And again, I'm sure the price point is you know, low. But I do really like those. I think they're very pretty. And, you know, are they dupes to anything? No, not really. But does it have to be? Like, if it's pretty, it's pretty. These dupe things, I just don't, you know, understand. I do, but I don't. It's like, I don't care if something's a dupe. I just want it to be pretty and work. Whether it's drugstore, whether it's high-end, who cares? The other thing I did want to point out that I'm using, that's Ulta Beauty. I don't know where I put it. I may have put it away. I don't see, but it's their eyebrow, oh, here it is. Ulta Beauty Brow Tint in medium. This little guy, I kind of like it. This is kind of nice, and it was easy and quick, and I don't know what I'm doing with eyebrows. I'll be the first to admit it, but to just, you know, it applied nicely. I didn't have any issues at all. So there's that. All right, so we went through that. Okay, now we're going to go on to the eyeshadow. Again, everything's labeled like matte pink beige, matte cream, shimmer gold, shimmer rose gold, shimmer copper. That's how all this is, okay? There's no names, no nothing. So again, I don't necessarily know if it's if this is in their line, so to say. But we're going to use this palette. I'll point to what I'm doing, and I'll give you my thoughts on it. The eye look overall turned out really good. I am wearing the rose lip liner with the Tom Ford, I know, Indian Rose. I know, you guys are going to get tired of it. So I set my entire lid with this cream shade right here. Like that. Then I'm using my Natasha Denona brushes, but we're going to go into this shade here. Matte Taupe is what it's called. And I will say the mattes are easy to use. There's a little bit of pigment, nothing like overwhelming or anything, but you can see it. But again, it's not something, you know, that's like sticking out in my head. But here's the thing with that. It could just be because there's a lot of shadows in the market, you know. Now, if there's a color story that calls to me from Ulta, then that's a different story. Same with Sephora. Like, I've tried a couple of their mattes, but it's just a matte. Like, I can't really, it's an eyeshadow. Nothing here, nothing there. And I think that every brand, expensive or not expensive, there are like cool things from it. You know what I mean? Like, you can go to a drugstore and find that special thing. We're going to take that same shade and run it under the lower lash line. Like, you don't always have to spend a ton of money on stuff. You can look for the gems that are hidden But I mean, they're not really hidden anymore because obviously we have the internet and people talk. But again, I don't think we have to go with dupes. I don't think that needs to be necessarily the word, because I don't. A dupe is a duplicate of something, right? Which means, doesn't it have to be the same? Not just look the same, but like it has to be the same, and it can't be the same because obviously there's, I'm sure, trademarks and stuff to stuff. So I don't know. I don't know how I feel about dupes. Like, part of me don't like it because somebody's thought of that idea, you know, and packaging and the whole 9 yards for whatever the reason, and then we take and make it at a lower price point. I don't know. Or let's just say that somebody makes it for a cheaper price and then ups it even, like, and just slaps the name like Tom Ford on something, you know? I don't necessarily like that. So I don't know how I feel about dupes. We're going to go into this shade here, which is called Matte Brown. Shocking, these names, huh? I mean, it does make it nice and easy for you to figure out what color you're going to go for, I guess. And again, the eyeshadows perform nicely. They build on top of themselves. They perform nicely. But again, it's an eyeshadow. But I mean, it's not bad. And I guess the price point for these being in those little kits, I guess they're nice. And if they're the same as what Ulta usually offers, it would be a good way to try out the brand. But I just don't know if it is. And I haven't really looked at Ulta stuff. I'm not gonna lie. I have Sephora's, but Ulta I haven't. So I don't really know about that. You know what I mean? But so far, these are fine. Now here's where we're gonna, we're gonna go into the shade Shimmer Gold. And I'm gonna pick this up right here. And we're going to pop it in the inner corner, because that's all we're going to use out of this, because we're going to go into the thing that I do think is good. And it is similar to the Super Shock Shadows, but we'll get to that in a minute. I'm going to take that taupe shade again and try to build that up along the lower lash line. I feel like the other side's a little bit darker. Could be due to the mascara though, but I'm still gonna try. I mean, the blush is looking nice though, and it hasn't, I mean, I would say that this will hold up a good 4 hours, and then after that you're on your own. Now, the thing that I was going to talk about is called the Ulta Beauty Glitter Eye Top Coat in Piece of Cake. And that is what's on the lid. And you could use these as a, one and done even. Even this particular shade would be nice, but I do like it. It is cute. It can come out if you want to take it out. But it's called the Glitter Eye Top Coat. Now, I don't think it needs to be a top coat. And I didn't get fallout, so I picked it up on this brush, and I'm just going to pat it on the lid. And look at that. It's not exact, okay? It doesn't have as much glitter as the Urban Decay. But it is darn close. And to be fair, there's no fallout. And I'm not spraying. Like, it's just no fallout right from the jump. Which, unlike Urban Decay, you do get fallout unless you spray or use a finger. That is a very pretty color. And like I said, for a one and done, y'all, that is pretty. Maybe I need to build it up a little bit because it doesn't look as sparkly as this side. Yeah. Now, I've not tried any other colors than this one, so I have been intrigued to try more, but I can't order Ulta through online, so I actually have to go in store to do it, and well, I don't go in the store very often, so there's that. But let me get a little bit more of that inner corner in there. And then for where did I put it? Oh, for liner, I'm on the lower lash line. I'm just gonna do the lower lash line here in the Tarte Fake Awake cream liner. Very nice. Yeah, I didn't get any fallout. I see. You know, that foundation's really not that bad. Damn. I don't know. It is thick, but it is full coverage, so I don't know. But if you put it on sheer, it's not so bad, to be fair. Okay. For mascara, the other thing I was going to say that I've used from Ulta Beauty is their gel liners. They're not bad. They're not the best, but they're not bad. And I've not used a mascara from them, but their liquid liner, my daughters like. So there's that. It's not their favorite, but they do say that it lasts. I don't do liquid liner. So we're going to use the brown Bad Gal Bang. For mascara. I've really been loving this mascara. The color, everything, really. The way it goes on the lashes, it really makes my lashes look long. I'll have to clean that up in a minute, but anywho. And then I'm going to use the same on the lower lash line. Alright. And that's the final look using some Ulta Beauty products. Overall, I would say, other than the glitter dusk, as far as eyeshadows, I think I would prefer Sephora. The blush and bronzer, I'm trying to think. Do I have a Sephora blush and bronzer even? I don't even know. I don't think I've ever tried it, to be honest. I don't know. So I guess in a way I have to give that to Ulta, considering I've never tried. Because I don't think they're bad. I just don't think they last very long. And I think that if you do find a shade that does match you, like the bronzer's not bad. It is just very orangey for me, personally. Could I use it? Yeah. It's just not, like, it's a preference thing. You know, I do think it works for my skin tone and all, but I'm gonna be honest, this glitter top coat thing, that's my favorite thing. Hands down, love it. Sephora, I really do enjoy their mascara. I love it. It's right here. What else do I love from them? I can't think right off the top of my head. Their nail polish, that was another thing. Like, when I'm sitting here thinking about it, it's like I can't come up with anything that I'm liking. I'm like, what is going on? But again, it's preference, and again, accessibility. When it comes to the price tag anymore, all these prices are like so close. Drugstore to even, like, I mean, I guess ColourPop is considered drugstore, to like the brand itself, whether it be Ulta, Sephora, um, they're all so close anymore as far as quality. Like, there's nothing really like horrible. You can make anything work, type of thing. It's very seldom I find something that I'm like, who thought this? Who thought this? You know what I mean? Like, most things I can use, and that says a lot considering I have no knowledge behind makeup at all. So when I see other people making it look amazing, then it's like, it's a me thing, you know. But I really like the way that it did turn out. There's not, you know, I would like to explore these brands a little more, the Sephora and the Ulta, mainly because, like, wouldn't they have like their first-hand knowledge at stuff, because they're getting other brands to come in, so they're like, this is going to be a big thing. Everybody, you know, it's like, maybe we should jump on that. You know, I'm just curious. Is that how they work? I don't know. But I do think that the products they do have are good, and I really want to get more of these glitter topper things, like, for real, for real. I might have to go to Ulta, y'all. All right, no. We are saving. We are saving. We don't need no more makeup. We know this. We are going to use what we have, and that is that. The only brands we're buying, we know: Natasha, Pat, Glamlight, that's it. ColourPop. There's other brands, aren't there? I know there is. I'm sitting here thinking Tarte. I'm like, you are we kidding? Who am I kidding, really? If you all probably are really good at not buying stuff. Me, not so good. I'm an idiot. I have, you know, if there's a squad for me, it'd be the idiot squad. Trust me. I'd be the leader of it in so many ways. This is nothing compared to what I'm really an idiot at, to be fair. A life mainly. But anyway, that's all I have for you today. I hope this video helped in some way. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, ring the bell, hit all. That way you're notified when I upload. I upload every day but Sunday, unless there's a new launch. And I will see you in my next one. Please forgive me for my white face today. Thank you. Have a good day. See you tomorrow. Bye.